This is the story of a man who could never say no. Everyone called him kind. Everyone said he had a good heart. But no one noticed that every yes he gave cost him a little more of his own life. He lost his time, his money, his peace, until one ordinary day, he finally said one simple word. No. What happened next changed his life forever. And if you always put other people before yourself, this story might change yours too. Daniel wasn't weak. He was just afraid of disappointing people. Ever since he was a child, he believed that saying yes made him a good person. So he always agreed. If a classmate needed help, Daniel stayed after school. If a neighbor asked for a favor, Daniel canceled his own plans. As he grew older, nothing changed. At work, he took extra shifts. He covered for lazy coworkers. Friends borrowed money and forgot to pay him back. His family always called him first whenever there was a problem, and Daniel never complained. He smiled and said, "Of course." Everyone admired him. They called him kind, reliable, selfless. But every time he helped someone else, he ignored himself. His dreams were postponed. His savings disappeared. His weekends belonged to other people. Slowly, he stopped recognizing the person he saw in the mirror. One evening, after another exhausting day, he walked into his apartment. It was silent. He sat down alone, looked around the empty room, and asked himself a question. When was the last time I did something for me? The next few weeks became even harder. Every day, someone wanted something from Daniel. Can you stay a little longer? Can you help me this weekend? Can I borrow some money? And every single time, he gave the same answer. Yes. But inside, he was falling apart. He stopped going to the gym. He stopped reading. He stopped chasing his own dreams. He was so busy building everyone else's life that he forgot to build his own. One Friday evening, he looked at his bank account. Almost empty. He looked at his calendar. Every weekend belonged to someone else. Then he looked in the mirror. Dark circles under his eyes, a tired face, a smile that wasn't real anymore. For the first time? He whispered. I'm exhausted. A few days later, another message appeared on his phone. A friend needed another favor. Daniel stared at the screen. His fingers froze. His heart was beating fast. Something inside him finally asked, "Who helps me when I need help?" The room was silent. No answer came. That night, Daniel made a decision. He couldn't keep living like this. Something had to change. But he had no idea how to say his first no. The first no changed everything. Not overnight, but one decision at a time. Daniel started protecting his time. He returned to the gym. Every workout made him stronger. Not just physically, but mentally. He began reading again, learning new skills, investing in himself, instead of living only for everyone else. He stopped answering every phone call immediately. He stopped feeling guilty for taking a day off. Something unexpected happened. Some people disappeared. They weren't angry because Daniel had changed. They were angry because they could no longer use him. But something even better happened. The people who truly cared stayed. His friendships became real. They laughed together. They respected each other's boundaries. For the first time in years, Daniel felt free. His home became peaceful. His mornings became calmer. His mind became quieter. Then one evening, sitting alone with a cup of coffee, he smiled. Not because life had become perfect, but because, for the first time, his life finally belonged to him.